Peace. 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 Can y'all hear me? Mic check 1, 2. But look, I'm playing out in the room. What I'm gonna be doing, this the beat I did last night, right? This the beat. Can y'all hear me? I need to get it checked. I'm playing out in the room. I'm using my mic from my camera, from my webcam. Can y'all hear me? 1, 2, 1, 2. Can you hear me? Anybody can hear me out there? I'm gonna play the beat. Y'all let me know if you can hear the beat in the room, and then can you hear me? We tracking out this beat. Hey, yo, that beat. I mean, the audio in the room don't sound right. Do it. I'm trying to map it out on my phone. Go outside to listen. The audio don't sound right. Do it. Can somebody help me out? Do I need to turn the beat down? I have it loud. Y'all can't hear it, right? Can y'all hear the audio? All right, now, does my voice sound choppy too? Yeah, I noticed that. Does my voice sound choppy too? All right, so what do you think it is, man? I'm using the microphone from my webcam. I'm gonna turn it down right here. How about right here? I'm gonna turn the audio down low. Let me know if it's still choppy. How's that? Still choppy? All right, so what mic should I use? Should I use the mic from the I'm playing out in the room? Webcam microphone is track. So what mic I'm playing out in the room? So what do I do? What microphone I'm gonna use it so y'all can hear the beat? The mic from my for my laptop, my laptop microphone. Any suggestions? I don't know what microphone. How y'all gonna hear the beat? But I gotta plug it up so y'all can't. Don't play it out in the room. Look. Any suggestions? I don't know. You need an interface and a line in from the source of the audio. I know that. But then I can't play it out in the room though. You need an interface and a line in from the source of the audio. Where are you playing the beat from? I'm playing the beat. I'm playing the beat. This is my hookup. My hookup is the SP-12, the Akai SO1. That's running into my task here, my DP right here, right? Separate tracks, right? The Akai SO1 running in here from my task can into my SSL right here. The little box right here, right? Into my SSL line 1 and 2 going out, my stereo out from my task can into here. Okay? Then that's it. And then my webcam is right here. I got a mic on that. So the only way I ain't gonna be able to let y'all hear it out in the room. I'm gonna have to plug in and run out from my SSL, and then y'all can hear it from. I don't know, man. I might have to run out from the laptop into here. Man, that's too confusing. I don't fucking know, bro. Fuck. Let me think about it for a minute. Where are you playing the beat from? I did all that, man. It ain't gonna work. I got to figure this out. I got to figure out. These are the speakers. Oh, and I got the speakers coming right here. These are speakers going out from the SSL. Okay. I don't know. Maybe get a splitter or unplug and plug it directly to where the audio is coming from. Maybe I should run out. Maybe I should have the speakers. Maybe I should plug the speakers. Maybe I should plug the speaker out from here. Maybe I should do that. Maybe I should take the monitors, instead of letting them play out from the SSL, let them run out from the task. Let me see what that do. Oh, let me try that. I'm gonna try that. What's up, Herb? I'm gonna try that. That's what I'm gonna do. Try that. Y'all let me know how that is. Hold up. Is that any better? Still choppy? That work? Huh? Do it still sound choppy? Yeah, that ain't gonna work. Then I don't know what to do, man. The only way I'm gonna do, I'm gonna have to restart the live. I'm gonna have to restart the live and go on headsets. That's the only thing I can do. Ain't nothing else I can do. So I don't know how to change the audio. I don't think I can change the audio while I'm on live. Let me see. Hold up. Y'all can change the audio. But then y'all ain't gonna be able to hear the laptop. All right, man. I'm gonna tell you what I gotta do, man. I gotta figure it out. I gotta cut the live, and then I gotta run the laptop, cause y'all ain't gonna be able to hear the beat. I gotta fuck around with it, man. Sorry, y'all. I thought it was gonna work right, but apparently not. Let me try to do the Let me try to use the mic from the from my laptop. Let's try that. Let's switch that up. MacBook Pro built-in laptop. All right, here we go. Wait, hold up. Let's try this. Let's try this again. Hold up. I see something. Hold up. Let's try to run this back into here and then out. All right. Let's use the SSL as the mic. Let's see if that works. Well, that might not. Let me see. Yo, can you hear me now? Can y'all hear me? Man, I ain't trying to get no feedback, man. Gonna blow my fucking ears up. Can you hear me now? Fuck. Yep. All right, now look. Try to turn up a little bit more. That's the loudest my mic could go. All right, so long as y'all can hear me, I'm gonna see if I get feedback from the beat. Hold up. Yeah, 1 2 1 2 1 2. He said, "Why?" What's up? 2 and D. All right, we good? Y'all can hear the beat? Oh shit, that's what I'm talking about right there. God. I ain't using the iRig. I ain't using my iRig. I ain't using the iRig. I'm only out of the box right here. Everything Gucci. I just can't turn it up too loud. I know, right? Alright, as long as y'all can hear me a little, y'all can hear the beat. When I get done doing everything in Ableton, I'll take the mic. I'll let y'all hear it. As long as y'all can hear it. Can't turn it up too loud. 1 2 1 2 1 2. You hear that little feedback? Alright, we good? Yeah, that's great. That shit blow my ears. Alright, we good, right? Alright, good. Alright, so look. So since we did, sorry y'all, man. I should have prepped this shit before I got started, but I thought you could hear everything out the room. Alright, look. We're gonna run out. This the setup. We're going out from the SP-12. Caught up in this game every day the same. Rep it for the love, the fame, and the diamond chain. Fluid with ice. You lose your life if you think twice. Think twice, cause them street kids never right. I hear you. Peace. What's going on out of South Beach? Peace, God. You good? You see, I did. So I was thinking, I was like, yo, maybe I just use the mic, use the line from the SSL instead of the mic from this. Well, we did it. So now we got the mic, but let me give y'all the prop, the layout. SP-12 into the task can. SO1 into the task can. Task can running into the SSL interface. Speakers is running out from the SSL to the Yamahas. Laptop, Ableton. I'm gonna share my screen when I get over to when I'm gonna share my screen, and y'all be able to see what I'm exactly what I'm doing. All I'm doing is running. Okay, I gotta break this shit down to y'all. When you tracking out from the SP-1200 or the SP-12, you get bleed, right? You get this bleed. The bleed is because, I don't know, the circuitry, whatever. In order to stop the bleed, whatever you're not tracking out, you gotta route that. You gotta route that channel to an empty channel on the SP-12, and you gotta route that to the mixer, and you gotta turn it down in the mixer, turn the volume all the way down, so you won't get that bleed. Am I making sense? That's the only way. If you don't, you're gonna hear a little bit of each track, each sound in your track out. So that's what you gotta do, man. That's the way I figured it out. Ain't no other way. I fuck with that shit for hours and hours, and I figured it out. Took me a long time to figure that shit out, but I figured it out. All right. I want to know how you stream like that setup. We gotta do a whole video on that. Remember when you shared the screen to switch the audio output on the Mac? I think we should be all right. I hope we're gonna be all right. I hope we are. All right, so we're good. When we get there, we'll get there. So for now, I'm gonna take this, kick it down to you. You hear that kick? That's the kick. We're gonna track that out first. Y'all hear that, right? Can y'all hear that? And can y'all hear me? We're gonna track this out. All right. We're gonna route this. We're gonna route this kick. That snare. And I'm tracking out with the actual reverb and stuff that I got on the Tascam. Okay. Okay. I'm using everything the way the beat sound. I'm tracking that out just like that in Ableton. I'm not taking off the reverb. I'm not taking off. I don't have no I don't have no EQ or nothing on here. Yeah, I'm leaving my EQ. I'm leaving all that shit the same with the snare. All that shit is set. It's set. That's how I track out. Okay. All right. Just I'm showing y'all this because y'all might get an SP-1200. You might not can't figure it out. Ain't no videos on this. That snare, that hi-hat, and that rider. All these, we gotta route this, assign this. We gotta assign these to the number 8 out. 8, yup, to the number 8 out. All right, we got to assign it, and you're not gonna hear it. So I'm gonna do that now. Assign that to 8. Assign that to 8. Matter of fact, I'm signing everything to 8. I don't want no bleeds. All right. Now, you still hear it. You still hear it, even though it's assigned to the 8 out, right? Even though it's assigned. You got to go over here. You got to go over here to your 8. You got to go over to track 8 on your mixer, right? Yes, everything is out of the Tascam. The reverb is coming out of the Tascam. The reverb is coming out Tascam. I got to go to track 8 over here on my mixer. And in the mix, I got to turn this down. Because if I don't, it's going to bleed. You hear that? I'm going to come over here, and you ain't going to be able to hear it once I turn it down. Watch this. See? You don't hear nothing. That's the workaround. That's the trick. Okay? So now, when I go to play the beat, and I got to turn down the SO1. I'm going to turn the SO1 down, right? Turn the SO1 down, and now all you're going to hear is the kick. Clean kick by itself. All right? Clean kick by itself. I don't use no MIDI. I ain't doing no MIDI. I'm going to show y'all how I do this shit. All right? So now it's clean. If I didn't route, this is only when I'm using the SP-12. When anything else, I don't have to do that because there's old circuitry in these devices. I don't know, man. It just bleeds, okay? It's like bleeds, like a cassette tape. When you record into a cassette on a multi-track, shit bleeds sometimes if you don't pan your shit left and right. So now we got the kick. So we're gonna go over to Ableton. And in Ableton, I'm using stereo. I'm tracking out in stereo. I do everything in stereo. Sometimes I do mono, but I don't. Sometimes I used to get phasing issues, but I don't get it no more. You understand what I'm saying? But I'm doing this shit in stereo. Because I do it in stereo, I can always convert to mono. That's why I do it. So let's go over into Ableton. In Ableton, here we go. I hope y'all be able to hear me. I'm gonna share my screen with y'all. All right, can y'all see that? Can y'all see that screen? Y'all can see the screen? Okay. Now, in Ableton, great. Can you, and y'all can hear me? Okay, good. So now we're going to come over here to Ableton. And inside Ableton, we got the kick right here. Right? I'm going to make it a little bigger so y'all can see it. We got the kick right here. That's where the kick going to go. Okay? I got my output set to 2 because that's from my audio interface. Now, I could set it to 1 to go mono, but we're going to do stereo. Okay? We got a kick, snare, hi-hat, and a sample, and I ain't got no bass. It's an easy track out. All right, so now all I'm going to do is hit the record, and I'm going to hit solo. And I'm going to test it. I'm just going to do a test run. I'm going to hit play, get my level right. Now, I know I need to come up on my level. Now, the only problem is if I come up on the level, it might feedback on my mic, so hold up. Hold up. Hold up. All right, good. Y'all can hear that, right? You can hear that, right? Okay. It's not gonna clip. All right, so now we're gonna go ahead and record. We're gonna set the BPM. The BPM to the track is 92. You gotta set your BPM. All right. BPM is 92. And this is where it get easy. Now, the reason why I don't use the MIDI, because I get latency. But when I do it this way, I don't get none of that. All I gotta do is line my tracks up. It ain't gonna start exactly on the one. We'll fix that later. Okay, it's a real simple fix. So I'm just gonna hit this, hit record, and we're gonna go. We're gonna go as many bars as this is. Hit record and get busy. All right, stop. Now, that signal is low, right? It's low, but it's okay. I don't want to turn it up too much over here. Well, I should, man. I need a better signal, man. I already did all that. I did that buffer shit. I did it all, man. I know how to fix the latency. Still, when if I let, this is what happens. When I do fix the buffer, I could get it right. I could get it to hit, but here's the problem. When I use my Ableton as the master and use this as the slave, you lose your timing. There's timing issues now. Trust me, I'm telling you, man. I try all that shit. When I use Ableton as the master to control this, I lose timing. The timing's off. I promise you. When I try to use this as the master, it don't work right with Ableton because I don't know, man. I think I need this. It's a box that you got to have when you use a MIDI, and I ain't never bought one. It's a timing box that I forgot what they call it. It's a box they use, And you need to have that with your MIDI so you can reduce that latency and keep your timing on. I forgot the name of the box, man. But for now, I do it like this. But that input, I'm not cool with that input right there. So I'm gonna do it over. I don't like that. I need my input. I don't want to boost my input up by using the gain, because sometimes that puts a little pressure on my CPU. So I'm just going to delete this, and I'm gonna get my level a little bit more hotter. All right, let's do it again. It's an 8-bar loop too. Now I normally go over to the other arrangement to look at my number, like right here. Hold up, let me see if I can do it. I normally go up so I can see my peaks. Where that John at? What I normally would see with the mixing shit. Where that bitch at? Right here. I normally use this meter right here to identify where I need to be. See, that's a low signal. It's at like negative, like a negative 12. I need to be a little hotter. So I'm going to turn it up over here. I want like a negative 4, like a negative 4, negative 3. All right, check it out. So that's a lot hotter. That's good right there. Yeah, I hear you do. All right, so that's cool right there. That's a good signal for me right there. So I'm gonna go back on over to my while I'm recording. Let's go get that kick in there. It should be a knot. It should be perfect now. Here we go. Are we good? All right. That's the kick. Hold up for a minute. Make sure my back door locked. Hold up. All right. So now we got the kick in there. Oh, okay. I'm more familiar with the DAWs. Not sure how MPCs work. Yeah, I hear you, man. I know all y'all mean well, but I'm telling you, I went through this shit a lot, man. All right, so this is the best way for me. Okay? Is there a problem? Do I like it? Am I 100% this process? No. Just I know once I get that little MIDI box, I'll be good. I can hit the record and everything in time right. I ain't bought it. It's a basic look, but it gets the job done. Yeah, all right, so here we go. We got that, right? Now we got to do the exact same thing. Now, I don't know if y'all going to be able to hear that right now. I ain't going to play that right now. We ain't going to play it in Ableton right now. We're going to keep moving on. Now we got to go assign. We got to assign this we got to assign the kick to track 8 and bring the snare back to track 2, right? In the SP. So I'm going to do that now. So we're going to hit 17. We're going to take this kick right there and assign that to 8. Right? Boom. Let's assign to 8. You ain't going to hear it because 8 is turned down in the mixer. Remember I told you that? Now I'm going to take this snare and assign that to channel 2 in the mixer. So we're going to go to 2 and bam. I keep the reverb on that shit and everything. I'm going to turn it up to get me a nice little level. I'm going to play it and I'll watch. I'm going to come over here in the Ableton. I'm going to come to Ableton. All right. Switch the record over here. Solo here. I'm gonna play it. I'm gonna listen. I'm gonna watch my signal. I'm gonna come back to here. I'm gonna come back to the channel 2 so I can see the meter, so I can see where I'm coming in at. Now my snare becoming a little hotter. I'm looking at this meter right here. I'm looking at that meter right there, y'all. That's what I'm looking at right here. Let me change my picture up. Looking at that meter right there. Give it a little bit more. Just a little bit. Oh, that's good right there. That's good enough for me right there. So I'm gonna come back to my other screen. All right, y'all see what I'm doing, right? So we'll come back. I'm gonna change this. I'm gonna change that. I like that down here better. All right, so we're gonna come here. Where's the there we go. All right, so now we're gonna size this down a little bit, make this a little bigger for y'all, and we're gonna record the snare. Here we go. I'm gonna start Ableton. Put a gate on there. When I get that motherfucking, when I get it in Ableton, I'm gonna put the gate on it. You got damn right. That shit will snap like crazy. You right. Once I get in Ableton, oh, it's on. It's gonna be crazy. Bananas, all right? So now we good with the snare. And all I'm gonna do is keep doing the same process. I'm gonna come down to the hi-hat. Right? Put that joint on record, solo it out, right? Same shit. Oh, you know, once I get in that DAW, it's a wrap. Man, the range on this shit gonna be crazy. And I'm gonna put the bass line in Ableton too on the track. That's why I ain't do none of that over here. All right, so we got the hi-hat. Now we're gonna do the exact same thing with the hi-hat. Right? We're gonna get that level, but we gotta route what? We gotta route what on SP? We gotta route that back to number 8. Gotta route that to 8 so it won't bleed. And then we gotta take the hi-hat and route that to 3 because it's coming in 3 on the mixer over there on the task cam. 3. And voila. And we're gonna do the exact same process. And I'm gonna shut up. All right, here we go, y'all. Here we go. I'm gonna go right back to my what you call. And I'm gonna play. I'm gonna give me a level. Now what happened? What happened? Did I route? I ain't route the snare right. Something ain't get routed because snare ain't supposed to play. Nope, I ain't route the snare. That's why. There we go. Let's get this right. I'm leaving the reverb on that bitch. Now, my hi-hats, I don't let them hit hard. I let that hit about right there. I let my hi-hat be just like that. I don't hit them up to -4 and 6 and all that. No, I'm gonna leave it right there. All right. I leave my hi-hat sometime really like a -16, -18. I don't let my hi-hat hit too hard when they coming in. All right. All right, so we're gonna record that in here. Here we go. 8-bar loop. 8-bar loop. Now I don't normally do 8-bar loops. I normally do 4-bar, 2-bar loops, but that's cool. Now hold up. Now I noticed something. I noticed something. I got a bleed. What's the bleed? Y'all know what the bleed is, right? I got to do all that shit all over again. You know why? You know why I got to do it all over? Even though you ain't gonna hear it, look at the wave. What's coming at the end of the wave? The mic. The mic is coming in at the end of the wave. I got to turn the mic off. Will you be able to hear it? No, but I know it's there, and that's noise, and I don't like that fucking noise in my mix, in my track out. Y'all see that? Y'all see it right here in the wave, right here? Look. See that little? That's the mic. So I gotta do these. I gotta do these two over. I ain't satisfied. Make sense? So I'm gonna turn the mic off. You know the process, and you're gonna watch me do it again because I know that's the mic because I see the wave. See that? I don't want that shit in my fucking track. Look. See? Right here. I know that's the mic. That's me talking. So if I played it back and you heard it, you heard that. You can see it here, even on these ones up here. So I'm gonna do these bitches over. Fuck that. Hey, last one of them. Ain't gonna take long. All right. So here we go. I'm turning the mic down. All right. Shit. All right. So now what I do is, right, I got them in there, right? I got this Jones in there. So now what I do is I turn off my effects, right? I turn the effects off, and then I come down to this track right here. All these other tracks, they in there. They good. Now I'm going to come down to here to another blank track. This is called bass, but I'm going to rename this. This is going to be all drums, right? All drums dry, right? I'm going to let that be dry. It ain't going to be in no particular order. I'm just going to hit the fucking thing. So I have the sounds. I have them. I have everything dry just in case I don't want that reverb in that came from the task cam. It might sound, I don't know. At least I got the whole beat. And I'm going to do the same. I'm going to do the exact same thing with the sample too. So since we already got the sample here, with a sample there, we're not going to play this sequence. We're just going to hit pads. So I'm going to go back and reroute these joints. I'm going to reroute my kick. I'm going to route my kick back to 1. My snare back to 2. My hi-hat back to 3. And that's it for that. Kick, snare, hi-hat. And we're going to go turn off the reverb. We're going to turn the reverb off over here. The master reverb on the task cam. We'll turn that off. We ain't got to turn the settings down. Just the master reverb got to get turned off. Now I got a kick and a hi-hat, right? So I'm going to record them. And I'm going to do them in mono. I'm going to do them in mono. Okay? And then I'm going to come to the sample, and I'm going to do the exact same thing with the sample. They ain't got no reverb on it. Well, it did. No reverb without the this is the sample without the SO1. Before I forget, I'm going to go ahead and record that in Ableton on that track right there. Okay? That last track. So here we go. Bring it up a little bit so y'all can see it. I'm going to turn the mic down. That's it. That's all I need right there. You hear me? Yo, 1, 2, 1, 2. Yeah, I don't want my mic to bleed. Yeah. And that's it, right? So now what I got to do is I got to go into Ableton. I'm going to go into Ableton and I'm going to show you how I get my shit to line up. Everything's off now, right? Everything is off. So we're going to come up here to the kick. We're going to start with the kick. And I hope y'all be able to hear this joint, man. I'm going to turn my loop on. It's an 8-bar loop. So we're going to set the loop range to be 8 bars. Well, I only really needed to do 4 bars. So let's just do 4 bars for now because it's an 8-bar loop. All right. So now all I'm going to do is come here. I'm going to make it big so y'all can see it. Can y'all hear me? All right. Make it big. And I'm going to stretch out. I'm going to stretch it out. And I'm going to get working. Right. And all I'm going to do is just come here, man. It's not hard. Just come here, right? And line your shit up. Stretch it out some more. All right? Just line your shit up, man. Hold up. Let me bring this shit to the front. Now I'm locked the grid. Now it's locked to the grid, but I'm gonna show you how to unlock the grid, which using a certain command. We ain't got to do that yet. We're gonna do it in a minute. I'm just gonna stretch this shit out, bro. The wave's gonna tell me this. On Ableton by default, I got my shit set up with a fader. We're gonna turn that fader off. We don't want it to fade. So we're gonna come here, and when we get a little bit more closer, we're going to unlock it from the grid. Because we don't want that. You can't make it line up right if you locked to the grid, right? And if you need your wave to be bigger, oh, I forgot to tell y'all. Oh, my bad. When you line it up, you got to turn the warp off. If you don't, your shit gonna be off, and you're gonna wonder why it's off. So all your warps got to come off. Okay. Turn your warps off. All your tracks. Why the hell is off on that one? Okay. Turn your warps off. We're going to put them back on after we get done lining up. See? Turn that warp off. That matters. All right? Now. Oh, I was lining up the snare. I was doing the snare first. My bad. Let's get back to the snare. And we know the snare ain't going to start on the 1, right? We know that. All right, you see where I'm at? See where I'm at right here? Now, look. All you're going to do is hit your Command Apple key, right? Hold down Command Apple, and it's going to unlock you from the grid. And you line that bitch up. You know where the transit, how they move, right? Oh, fuck. That's too soon. Right, bam, right? Take that and line that motherfucker up where the snare supposed to hit at. Snare hit on the 2, right? Bam. Snare line up on the 2. You do the exact same shit for your kick. Where the kick hit at? Snare already lined up. I hope y'all be able to hear this shit. Bring that to here. And line your shit up. Don't be afraid. Matter of fact, let me bring it a little closer to here first. Don't be afraid, man. This is a process, but you got to trust the process, like the guys say, man. Always get my shit. Always get my shit. Now, if I would have did it with the MIDI, it would have been cool. But I'm telling y'all, man, I listened to that shit hours and my timing was off. Even though my timing ain't at 100%, 100%, but this is the closest I can get this motherfucker. This is the closest I can get it. It sounds better than the other shit that when I was using the MIDI. I see that snare. Let me see that kick. That wave still ain't on the 1. Right? Still ain't there. Still ain't there. There you go. Now watch this shit. Bang. Put that motherfucker up there on the 1. And voila, there she go, right? Now let's go do that hi-hat real quick. Now we're going to boost this hi-hat a little bit. We're going to boost it. I need to see the wave a little bit. We're going to boost that hi-hat up a little bit right there by taking up the gain. Right? Taking that gain up. As a matter of fact, now that snare good. I'm going to do the exact same shit for the hi-hat and the sample. And watch how perfect that shit going to sound. You're like, oh my God. Okay? Now this the part that I don't like tracking out. I don't like it, but you gotta do it, man. That's why a lot of my beats don't get tracked out, because I don't like tracking out. How many of y'all like tracking out? Y'all like tracking out? When I used to track out my MPC 1000, I got all my tracks matched up from the machine. I only had to cut the start points. Yeah, you do it from the machine, right? Yeah, I got you. Yeah, I could do that too. I could do that. You hate tracking out too? But I'm telling y'all, with the MIDI shit, I know what y'all talking about. I know I did MIDI. I MIDI'd a lot of tracks out. And when I'm fucking with this SP-12, When I'm fucking with a machine, they got that thing. Even with my 2000 XL, I do it the exact same way as I'm doing it now because I don't lose no timing, man. I can't explain it, bro. I don't know what the fuck why they don't communicate like that, right? But it is what it is. Now this the hi-hat, right? I'm just gonna keep doing this. What I got. This what you gotta do. Like the guy said, you gotta trust the process. I trust it, but I hate this motherfucker. I hate this shit. My boy used to track my beats out, bro. You know, all I'm gonna do is create. My boy said, yo, give me them beats. I'll track them out for you. He sit there all day, smoke blunts and get drunk and track out and do cocaine. Track that shit all out all day long. He be in there all fucking day. He be in there for 2 or 3 days tracking out everybody's shit. That motherfucker guy used to get paid, though. He was a track out. He was the track out dude, man. Everybody loved him. All right, here we go. Got that. Kick, snare, and let's go get the sample and we're gonna play the beat. And this will be my Saturday. I might come back later and do a live. And I'm gonna boost my sample a little bit because I gotta see the beginning of that way. I'm just gonna give it a little tiny little bitty boosty. Right there, bam. Okay? This shit easy, but I hate it. How is it easy and you hate it? It's easy, but I hate it. You know why? Because it's real tedious. Look how tedious this shit is. This shit fucking tedious. All right, here we go. I'm going to boost it a little bit more because I like my sample to hear, and I'm going to turn it back down once I see this. I know I'm peeking all out that shit, but I need to see the beginning of that wave. I really need to see the beginning of that what you call. You see that? I need to really see it because I got to see where it come in at. Just to make sure I'm right on the money. You see that? Look, see that? It's off a little bit. That shit matters to me. See that? I'm off a snippet. I'm off a snippet right there. All right, see that? I'm gonna come here, hit down that Command Apple, right? And line that motherfucker up right there as soon as that bitch hit. Oops. Bam. But that motherfucker up against the one. Oh shit, where'd it go? And there you go. That's the famous track out. Now what we do, we play it. We're going to play one track at a time. So y'all can be like, yeah, shit raggedy. No, it ain't. Oh, I forgot. I ain't done. All right, so now we got the kick. So now we're going to set this shit back to 8. We're going to turn the loop on right here. You turn your loop on to 8 bars. We're going to make it stretch to 8 because it's an 8-bar loop. We're going to stretch this counter to 8. We're going to come to the end, and we're going to butt that up. We're going to butt the end up to the end. Now, you see that little thing right there? Why that thing there? What is that? Oh, what's that right there? Where that bitch at? What was that? What's that right there at the end of that? Oh, that's the turnaround kick right there. That's the turnaround. That's the low turnaround. Okay, I was tripping. Take my fader off on the end. I don't want that fader on the end. If it click at the end, I'll go ahead and put the fader back on. But it should be perfect. Right? Come back up, but all these up, take the fader off. If I need to put the fader back on, I'll turn it on. You know what I mean? Now watch this shit. How many of y'all think it's gonna sound right? That shit gonna sound beautiful. All right, here we go. Yeah, that's the ghost kick. Yeah, I got you. All right, here we go. This track here, I'm gonna hide that because we ain't using that. Trying to make all these be the same. All right, here we go. I'm gonna turn the mic off, and we're gonna listen. Now, this is the process I do like, listening to the beat again in Ableton. and arranging it. I ain't gonna arrange it all completely. We gonna arrange it a little bit. All right, here we go. Kick first, everything else is off. Let's see if we can hear it in Ableton. Here we go. Can y'all hear that? Y'all probably ain't gonna be able to hear me, but can y'all hear that? Can y'all hear that? Yeah, we're gonna turn the sample down. Oh yeah. Thank you, man. Thanks, man. I forgot all about that shit. Thanks, bro. Yeah, that shit would fuck my ears up. Thank you, man. Who said that? Still, who said that? Matt? Oh yeah, Matt. Oh, my moderator in the building. He said that sample gonna be fuck. That sample would have blew my fucking speakers and shit, yo. Matt, boy, thank you. You saved my speakers and you saved my earpiece. Oh my God. Can y'all hear the kick though? Can y'all hear it? Please tell me you can hear the kick. Don't worry about hearing me. Can y'all hear the kick though? All right, good. Thank you, man. All right, I'm gonna come out the mic. Money. That's money there, man. Oh, yeah. All right, one thing. Yo, can y'all hear me? All right, that's money, right? One thing I forgot to do. I always do this. You got to turn your warp back on, man. So I'm going to turn my warp back on, right? It's going to ask you, do I want to keep my same timing? Yeah, I want to keep it. I want that timing, right? So I'm going to turn this warp back on. It says, would you like to keep the current time? Yeah, I'm going to keep my current timing, right? Turn it back on. Turn my warp back on. That way, if I want to speed the beat up, slow it down, everything will stay in time. If I don't turn the warp back on, it's gonna fuck up. Y'all know that, right? And that's it. You can really hear the 12-bit grit. You can, right? Now listen. I'm telling y'all, I know with my MPCs and all that, I don't know is because okay, when you be setting this shit right, look, I know about this shit. Look, when you be setting this the driver error compensation shit right here, when you be setting this driver error, and then even down there on the bottom of the track, down in the mixer set, when I set these right, see, I'm at 256. 256 is a good number for me. That's my sweet spot. 256 samples, right? My CPUs, I got a pretty good computer, but when I be setting this number, I got them written down. I use it with my my Roland I think it's called a one or something, UM1 or something like that. I know about this, but I'm telling you, when I be controlling my SP-12, when I control it in Ableton and I hit play, it do something to my time, and I don't know if it's me or I'm just bugging, but it don't sound as good. It's just me. So that's how I track out, man. So now what I do is I have fun with it, but I don't really do nothing from here. I normally, I don't really do nothing. I leave it right there like that. I come back, put the bass line on it, copy it. But for now, I come right here before I start doing anything, right? Now, remember, I got the dry and wet kicks, right? I got everything I need at my disposal right here. Even though it's a mono, I put it mono. I got it right here, the kick, snare, and the hi-hat. Got all my files. Everything is good. And I forgot to tell y'all, let me put that right there. Now what I do is, once I know that bitch money, I'll come here, I'll highlight. Now I could do each and every one of these joints. I could highlight them all or do them one at a time. Your choice. Highlight all these joints and you hit Apple J. That's called consolidate. Right? Sometimes if I don't consolidate my shit, right? If you don't consolidate your shit, sometimes when I come back to load up the beat, the files are missing, and I got to go find them. So I hit that, and it consolidates these joints. And bam, all consolidation is. And why at the end of why my shit? Oh, I moved them all right there. I didn't want to do that. I'm gonna do it again. Look, I didn't want these to move like that. And you got to make sure your shit is, before you consolidate, you can undo. Matter of fact, hang on, I'm gonna do it again. You can undo, but make sure your shit right, man. See, like now I'm looking at the end of this joint right here. I'm looking at the end. This one here, I'm gonna leave it on that length. And I'm gonna stretch out just a little bit more to go to the end. I just want to make sure my loop is perfect. Loop money getting good. You see that little fade I left on there? They ain't hurt nothing, is it? Nah, I don't want that on there though. I don't want no fader. I don't need no fader. Cause it's got the same fucking timing. Bam. And then I'm gonna consolidate again. Just these ones right here. Apple J. Consolidate, all it's doing is now, once I consolidate, I can't stretch this out no more. It's just made it one file. That's what consolidation is. Once you consolidate, and you better make sure that your shit is on the money at the end. If not, you're going to have to undo. I probably got like 30, 32 undos on here. I had to go back and find where to get it so I can fix it right. But that's what consolidation is. So now when I go to say this joint, I'm going to consolidate this last one. Now when I go to open up, I go open up another track. I'll make this another track inside that folder. Save as. I never saved this beat in Ableton, so let's save it now. Okay, we're going to save it. All right? We're going to save the beat. Hold up for a minute. We're going to save the beat. Let me see something real quick. Hold up. All right, so what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna say this beat, right? I can't see my what you call, so hold up. Save as. I'm gonna hit save as. When I can't find that file. Here we go. And I'm gonna save it right here to Ableton Live Beats and my SP-12 joint. And I'm gonna name the beat. I'm gonna name the beat according to the day's math. The day's math is the 18. The 18 letter alphabet is R, ruler. Right? 26. Right? And I'm gonna put SP. Put SP 12 B1. And then I'm gonna put ORG. This is the original joint. Hit save. It's gonna save it in my SP folder. Would you like to delete the temp right now? I'm gonna leave them in place. I'm gonna all my files in place, right? So now that's there. Now I'm gonna come back again. I'm gonna come back again. I'm gonna come back one more time, and I'm gonna save it as is again. I don't touch that. Leave that there. I'm gonna save the same in the same place in that same folder. Within that folder, I'm gonna save it again. But this time, I'm gonna take off the original and I'm gonna put mix, MIX. That's the one I'm gonna mix with. All right. I'm gonna save it again. Bam. Leave them in place. So now when I go to open up that file, that folder, when I go to open up that folder, I got it right there. So now I'm gonna go open up my mix. It's already this. The mix one already open. It's both. I got the original and the mix right there. See, I got the original. I got the original in the mix right there in the right there in my joint. I got the original one in the mix. So right now I'm in the mix one. So now it's free game from here. It's fucking free. You go in and you do your shit. You do your shit. Do what you want with it. You could be on the fucking shitter, man. You could be on the shitter, shitting shit, whatever you want to do, man. Take your shit. You know what I mean? Take your shit and do your shit. Right? Bam. I'm take that and I'm gonna duplicate that bitch. I forgot what the command duplicate was. Apple D. Look. One time, before I actually do it, before I actually duplicate them all, now they gonna be money. They on the money. 2, 3. Fuck it, just do it a lot of times, man. Just do it how many times you want. How long you think your song gonna be? Look at all that shit. Lay the fuck out, ready to mix and arrange. And now all you gotta do, you could slice, chop any part you want. And y'all know what Ableton, man. This shit crazy. Come in here, man. I could turn them into clip. I can do whatever. I'm in arrangement. This is the clip. This is the clip view. This is where I get the ideas from in Ableton. Y'all never use Ableton, right? But I'm in arranger. So now all I gotta do is come here. And here's the kicker. If I fuck it up, you can't fuck it up, though. There's no way you can fuck this shit up. I'm not lying. In any DAW, you can't fuck it up, man. You fuck it up, you're fucked up. So all I do is just come here. But before I actually get to moving, I want to come here and make sure my loop is going to be good. So I'm going to listen. I want to make sure my loop right. All right. So I don't know if y'all can hear me when I go over into the DAW with the mic. Can y'all, y'all can hear me now, right? Can y'all hear me now? So y'all can hear me now, but when I switch over into USB on my interface, you can't hear me with the mic, can you? 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2. Can you hear me now? 1 2 1 2. I didn't think y'all can hear me. Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now? 1 2 1 2 1 2. Oh shit! I ain't know that. Well, okay, cool. Are we good then? So I'm gonna do right now. I'm gonna do a little bit of arrangement, some house cleaning. Let's do a little bit of arrangement. Let's take out I don't know. How do y'all normally arrange? My shit basically the same fucking formula. I come here, we're gonna make it it's an 8-bar. No, we're gonna make it my intro gonna be, I'm gonna stretch my grid out a little bit more. That's a 4-bar loop. It's an 8-bar loop. Well, we're gonna come here, bust that right there. I don't know how y'all do y'all, but shit, I'm just gonna arrange, right? Hear how that sound? Hold up. Now I'll come in and fill my bass line in later once I get my arrangement. I might do it later. But another thing I like doing when I'm arranging, right? So we know, let me see how that sounds. I'm gonna make my intro be 8 bars. I like that. I like the horns, man. I like that a lot. Sounds dope. All right. We're just gonna come here and move these down here to the 8. And I'm probably gonna have my hi-hat start a little bit before. And now we got an 8-bar loopy in the beginning. One thing I like to add to this shit is a marker. I forgot the command for markers, so I'm gonna add a marker. Insert a locator. So a locator is nothing but what it is. So it's the intro. So we're gonna say intro. I know the video wasn't supposed to be about all this, but this is what I'm gonna do. And then I'm gonna take another locator, but I'm gonna put my cursor here. I'm gonna put it right there. And I gotta make a hotkey for the locator. You can't add, ain't no hotkey for the locator. I gotta make one. And then I'm gonna say verse 1, right? And then and so forth with the hook and all that. So when I want to go to the verse, I just click on it. When I want to come back to the intro, you want to rhyme, you start rhyming on your shit. Yo, check flavor. 1 2 1 2. So now what I'll do is I'll move my loop. I'll move my loop to the first verse, right? What's the verse? 16 bars, whatever. I think nowadays they doing 20 bar verses and 24. Most people ain't even doing no motherfucking joints like that no more. I'm gonna come here. I'm gonna set it to 8, but I'm actually gonna put a drop at as 1 2 3 4. I'm gonna put my drop right there. I'm gonna throw a drop in there, and I'm gonna make it do I'm just gonna snap it with the snare because the snare already got the reverb. I'm gonna see how that sounds. So I'm gonna come here. I gotta splice this. That gotta get spliced. So I'm gonna splice it. I'm gonna cut it. Basically, I'm gonna cut it. I gotta cut this. Now, once you cut. I think it's Apple E. A splice point, right? So where's the splice point? Split. Yeah, Apple E. So I'm just gonna split this one, Apple E, and then I'm gonna move this kick right there, and then I'm gonna do the exact same thing here, right? Apple E, and I think I'm gonna leave the hi-hats there. I think I'm gonna leave the hi-hats in the what you call, yeah. And then I'm gonna splice the sample shit, because there's gonna be that dry space there, right? So when it come bumping back, let me see. All right, so I'm gonna take the hi-hats out so I can hear all the snare ring out. You know what I mean? I'm gonna start putting my drops in there. You know what I mean? So that's a drop. The guy about to make me go to a DAW again because of the cool because on the cool they make arrangement and Eddie a fucking breeze. When have you guys ever saw me arrange in my gear? You ain't never saw me arrange shit. My job is to make the loops, the grooves. That's my job. That's my job in it. Now, do I arrange? Yeah, I arrange in there, but I don't. I haven't done it in a while because I'm in creative mode. I'm in strict creative mode. My creativity is been a long time. I just like to make. I like to just make my beats, get in. When I dump them into, I got thousands of beats in my DAW, thousands from my outboard gear. That's when I used to, and that's when I was working with a lot of artists. But when you stop working, when they changed up the whole game, when they changed the whole game up, man, where I ain't interacting with people, I'm a creative mother. I just want to be creative. I don't even really be thinking about no MCs. Like, I don't sell beats like that, man. I don't work with people like that no more. I want to, but I got other plans for my music, man. You know, I ain't gonna share it with the universe right now. I got other plans with this shit, bro. So this is real easy. So that's my first drop. All right. So I'm gonna listen to it from the top. Remember what I said about them locators? All I gotta do is hit the locator. I'm gonna go from the top, listen, catch the break right there. So we got one break, and we're gonna add some other breaks. I just add it as I feel the beat. So we come here, gonna listen. Got to. We need the dog. We need it. All right, so right here, I'm gonna double up that kick into a different kick. I'm gonna double it up. Right there about a 16. 16 and something. I'm gonna double up that kick. Stretch it out. I'm gonna double it up. I got a ghosty in there too. So I might do some shit like this. I'll highlight this bitch right there, right? Y'all see, I'll highlight that bitch and I'll hit, what is it? Duke Apple D. Boom. Boom. I'll do some shit. I'll just listen, see what it sound like. See, I got the ghost in there, so they ain't gonna sound right. Let me try it again. Hold up. That ain't sound bad though. Hold up. Let me catch it again. It's cool, but I'm gonna use the ghost kicks to do that. Nah, I'm gonna leave them there. That's not bad. I'm gonna, at the end, Let me listen one more time. Just to give it, I'm gonna leave it there. I'm gonna leave it there. Let me see if I take one away, what happens. If I take one away, let that ghost kick ride over. Now I like that better. Boom, boom, right? I like that better. Instead of the doom, doom, doom. All right, so we got that right. So where we at now? I gotta remember where I'm at in my place. So let's just do this, man. Let's do this. Hold on. Let's add a locator here. Let's add a locator there. Create a locator. I gotta make me a hotkey, man. And we're gonna say I'm gonna do so you know I'm gonna do 16. I'm gonna do 6. I'll do 16. I'll stick to the range. All right, we're gonna say hook. Hook 1, right? Bam, that's my locator for the hook. Now you gotta remember that the song is not done. So there's other elements that's gonna go into the song. So that's my hook. So then from the hook, I gotta create another marker to go in the verse 2. Just get my shit lined up just in case somebody want to buy that beat. I'll be ready. All right. Then we're gonna go on the verse 2. Okay. And then we just gonna mess around. I don't know. I need to get my bass. I need to go ahead and put the bass in here, but I ain't gonna do that. I don't feel like doing that. We're gonna add some more drops. So we went there. Let's add some shit. Let's just do some shit. Let's just start cutting shit. I don't fucking know. Let's just come here. Apple E. Remember I said you can't fuck up, man. You can't fuck up. Put some quiet spots there. Let's do some shit like that. You can't fuck up, dude. You know what I mean? How you gonna fuck up? I don't know, man. I'm just hitting shit. I don't know what it's gonna sound like. We gotta go listen, right? Don't ask me what it's gonna sound like. I can't tell you. Right here. See what it sounds like. That's not bad. That's not bad. It's not bad at all. It's not perfect. It's not bad though. It's not bad at all. You said, did I get a chance to do some research on what? So now I'm just gonna come back here and play from the top again. Nah, not yet. And then you just go on and on and on, man. Y'all get it, you know. And that's no, I didn't do no research on them yet. And that's it, man. So you just keep adding on, right? So I could go in. My next move probably be to get my bass in there, get the bass line in there. That's it, yo. That's how I track my shit out when I'm using my SP or when I'm using any other gear. I track out the same way. It's a lengthy process, but it's well worth it in the end. So now I could turn this off. This been on since yesterday. And here's another thing where I fucked up at, y'all. Last night when I got off my live, guess what I forgot to do? I forgot to stop the fucking play button. This bitch played since last. I ain't get up till like 3 o'clock this afternoon. I ain't get up till 3. What I lay down about 5, 6? No, I think I probably laid down about 4. From 4 o'clock in the morning all the way up until 3 o'clock in the afternoon till I got up and came down here. This fucking start button with the beat was playing. I thought I broke the machine, y'all. I thought I broke this motherfucker, man. I was like, oh man, I think I broke the machine. I stopped. I let it stop for like 5 minutes. Went back and played. That bitch still was running. That's crazy, right? I want to thank y'all for tuning in, man. Watching my process, man, of me tracking out. I think the beat is dope. Now I can cut this motherfucker off and go spend some time with the babies, man. Peace and blessings to all y'all, man. Much love. The Beat Addict, man. I'm going to let the beat play from the top and I'm out of here, all right? Let it rock out for your MCs. Peace, y'all. Oh, before I go, anybody got any questions about the track out? Got any questions, you can ask it now, man. I'll answer some of your questions. Anybody got any questions about the DAW? Anything you want to ask me, just let me know. Any questions y'all got, feel free to ask. I'm open for questions, man.